Welcome to Mojo Core, and today we're counting down our picks for the standalone movies that were so successful they spawned a franchise.
Take your stinking paw off me, you damn dirty ape!
No!
Number 10, Paranormal Activity. While not the first horror movie to popularize the found footage format, Paranormal Activity still surpassed all expectations and a few records. The film follows a family whose house is haunted, leading them to record the events on cameras set up all over their house. Originally shot with a budget less than the cost of a mid-sized sedan, the film saw enough success at screenings that Paramount bought it. The studio shot a new ending and released it to a wider audience, and even greater profit. So much profit, in fact, that Paranormal Activity is by some metrics considered the most profitable film ever made. Its particular brand of scares also spawned its own franchise. Number 9, The Hangover. You'd have been forgiven for writing this one off as just another raunchy comedy from the director of Old School. And while it featured plenty of risque jokes, it was also much more clever than anyone could have guessed.
It's not gambling when you know you're going to win. Counting cards is a foolproof system.
Following an especially wild bachelor party, 3 friends awaken to find the groom missing and must piece together the previous night.
I don't think I've ever been this hungover.
After the Hard Rock, I blacked out. It was like emptiness.
Okay. We have up until 10 p.m., so that gives us a 12-hour window where we could have lost him.
It's hard not to get sucked in by the mystery, as every scene adds another piece to the absurd puzzle. And every hilarious encounter is navigated by rising stars Bradley Cooper, Ed Helms, and Zach Galifianakis. With a budget of $35 million, it brought in $469 million worldwide, and spawned 2 sequels, for better or for worse.
What did you do to the marshmallows, Alan? Alan, what did you do?
Wasn't it obvious? I spiked them with muscle relaxers. And plus my ADHD medication.
Number 8, Kingsman, The Secret Service. Spy movies are usually pretty entertaining, but Kingsman surprised everyone with how unique it was.
My point is that the lack of a silver spoon has set you on a certain path, but you needn't stay on it. If you're prepared to adapt and learn, you can transform.
Oh, like in My Fair Lady.
No, I don't full of surprises.
The film follows a foul-mouthed criminal teen who trains to become an organization's next secret agent. Marketing couldn't show just how vibrantly violent and darkly comedic the movie was.
That's his rank, Harry. You blew up his head. It's a bit much, innit?
But word of mouth helped spread its hilarious brutality. The film was praised for its stylish action sequences, as was newcomer Taron Egerton's performance. It became director Matthew Vaughn's highest-grossing movie, which is pretty impressive considering his previous was part of Fox's X-Men franchise. It was successful enough to spark a film franchise, earning a sequel and even a prequel.
May our sons and friends rest in peace. And long live the Kingsman.
Number 7, Saw. The Saw franchise is one of the most successful of all time, but it has a very humble origin.
I can see you.
So that's what this is. Reality TV?
It began as a low-budget short film so that writers James Wan and Lee Winnell could receive funding. That funding was only around $1.2 million, and the production only lasted 18 days.
Hello, Amanda. You don't know me, but I know you. I want to play a game.
Directed by Wan and co-starring Winnell, Saw was a monster hit at Sundance and TIFF. In theaters, it pulled $103 million, making it one of the most profitable horror movies of all time. It ushered in a new horror trend that Hollywood would be obsessed with throughout the 2000s, itself receiving several sequels.
I anticipate the possibilities and I let the game play out.
Then why do you need Amanda in the game?
To ensure that the rules are followed.
More importantly, it jump-started Wan and Winnell's careers as modern horror icons. Number 6. How to Train Your Dragon. This adaptation of Cressida Cowell's book has turned into one of DreamWorks' most successful franchises, though you wouldn't have guessed it back in 2010.
So I guess we'll share?
Reddit.
All mine then. Wow. So, okay. I'll see you, tomorrow.
Marketing didn't make it look very original or special from DreamWorks' other works, like Shrek or Madagascar.
Everything we know about you guys is wrong.
But the story of the misunderstood creatures and the boy who sought to redeem them was extraordinarily heartwarming. Beautifully animated flight sequences made great use of 3D, and although it had a hefty budget of $165 million, it brought in close to $500 million worldwide. 2 Oscar nominations, 2 sequels, and numerous TV spin-offs later, How to Train Your Dragon stands as the gold standard for the studio's animation capabilities.
Easy now.
You kidding me? How did you get in here?
Say we were getting you out.
We?
Number 5. Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl. While the franchise has definitely fallen from grace, the first entry was a stellar adventure movie, but it was the family-friendly Disney's first PG-13 film, and it didn't exactly draw positive word of mouth for being based on a theme park ride.
We're devils, we're blacks, and we're really bad. You got me on this yo-ho!
However, the PG-13 rating ended up being entirely necessary. The explosive action and spooky effects for the Black Pearl's cursed crew made it thrilling and captivating. It also earned Johnny Depp his first Oscar nomination and led to him, as well as pirates in general, finding massive mainstream success.
That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen.
So it would seem.
On a budget of $140 million, it brought in over $650 million worldwide.
Now, bring me that horizon.
Number 4. John Wick. At the time of this film's release, star Keanu Reeves had been in a bit of a career slump. Additionally, the directors of John Wick were inexperienced with directing a feature film. However, this simple yet satisfying action flick surpassed all of the industry's assumptions about it. The titular ex-assassin's quest for revenge seems deceptively straightforward, though the movie hints at a complex shadow world of killers beneath its surface. Meanwhile, the action perfectly toes the line between stylization and grounded choreography. John Wick not only helped revive Keanu Reeves' career, it also launched an incredibly successful franchise and raised the bar for action movies going forward. Number 3. Rocky. The original Rocky was written in just over 3 days, filmed in 28 days, and only given a budget of around $960,000. Because then newcomer Sylvester Stallone refused to sell the script unless he could star.
I mean, who am I kidding? I ain't even in the guys' league.
So the bar for its monetary expectations was probably already low, but its underdog production and story acted as signs for its future performance.
I can't see nothing, gotta open my eye. Come here, Mick. I don't wanna do it. Come here. Come here.
The film would go on to become a resounding success, earning a whopping $117 million at the box office and winning 3 out of 10 Oscar nominations. It turned Sylvester Stallone into a bona fide movie star.
Rocky, you went the distance. You went the 15 rounds. How do you feel? All right, Thor. What are you thinking about when that buzzer sounds for that line? What do you think about when the...
It also kickstarted a decades-long lasting series that spawned another franchise. Number 2. Iron Man. Despite the MCU now being the biggest film franchise in existence, it began on the backs of an actor and character who weren't exactly popular.
It is one thing to question the official story and another thing entirely to make wild accusations or insinuate that I'm a superhero.
I never said you were a superhero.
Didn't?
Iron Man was far from a Marvel A-lister at the time, and Robert Downey Jr.'s career was only beginning to reform after drug arrests in the early 2000s. With Marvel movies dropping in quality in the mid-2000s with the likes of Fantastic Four and Spider-Man 3, the newly formed Marvel Studios needed to reassure moviegoers. Although picking the director of Elf was a strange choice, Jon Favreau proved himself a capable action filmmaker. Iron Man earned $585 million worldwide on a $140 million budget.
Worst things have happened. I think we're going to be fine. Color me up.
More importantly, it ushered in a new and exciting era of superhero films.
Avengers! Assemble.
Number 1. Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope. It might be strange to think about now, but Star Wars did not have a strong start. George Lucas and 20th Century Fox were initially convinced it wouldn't perform well among other blockbusters that summer.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Apparently, many theater chains held the same belief, as the film only received a limited release in around 40 theaters. But swarms of crowds wanting to see the movie led to a much wider release, pulling in $503 million on an $11 million budget.
Look, I ain't in this for your revolution, and I'm not in it for you, Princess. I expect to be well paid. I'm in it for the money.
You needn't worry about your reward. If money is all that you love, then that's what you'll receive.
Star Wars earned 7 Oscars, and its cast were made superstars overnight. The little movie that could built an empire of sequels, TV shows, video games, and, of course, toys.
The Force, the Jedi. All of it. It's all true.
What standalone movie do you wish got a sequel? Let us know in the comments.
This will be a day long remembered. It has seen the end of Kenobi and will soon see the end of the rebellion.